All right.
Right, because we didn't have a session last time.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to D&D.
I thought you said hell, and I'm like, yeah, that's about it.
Wait. We're here.
I'm gonna be experiencing hell with y'all.
As I said, we're already there.
Okay. So, when we last left off, everyone returned to the plane of water. Some people went their own way. The men was kidnapped by somebody going, "You're wearing my face."
God, I guess I zoned out a little bit because I didn't remember that.
It was like at the end of the session.
Yeah, it was at the end of the session. He heard somebody talk through Zymes. "You're wearing my face." Reached through his water, grabbed him, and dragged him in.
Yeah, the man was.
Well, that was freaking rude.
The man was holding a machete and wearing a mask of cheese.
It's freaking rude.
But so, you guys made some plans. Really, the only ones left to keep them are going to be ours and
Krav.
Brad.
Yep.
Why, where's
Moon,
the child?
it's gonna get it's so hard for me to keep up with your name, buddy. I'm sorry.
Me?
Krav. Yes.
Would it help?
I'm not
Krav.
used to Krav.
Kravik, Volkus, whatever you want to fucking call him. I don't give a shit.
Just remember the fighting style of Krav Maga, and you're good.
Listen, man, I've had Zoe for so long.
And now you get another funky name. I
But
could have made him named much worse.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't want to
Giant-
know how worse it can be.
Giant names are very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait. My next character.
Hey Danny,
hi.
would you be able to give me a blank like thing that I can like do an item description on?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Just wait. I'm gonna swap out my character. Or I'm gonna make his name the longest name from Full Metal Alchemist.
The fuck?
Okay.
I'm gonna blow you up. No, I will leave.
They go.
In that case, you will be like,
Where'd it go?
It will be shortened into a nickname, and you will probably not like the nickname.
Nah, I'd probably
Is
say you could just
in
call me
handouts.
Jugan.
The top of handouts.
Shut the door, Mama.
What is it named?
Item.
So.
Am I blind?
Oh, I should probably plug my phone in.
You
There
see
it
now?
is. There it is. Thank you.
Okay, so as the time has passed, it's been a couple months. You guys have, the two of you that have been stuck with the group have done some side missions for Taylor.
Money.
He has you guys in between basically Waterdeep and the elemental plane at this point.
You guys are gophers.
I mean, it's what
Like
Krav kind of has always
actual
been.
animals.
That's fucked up.
I'd kind of prefer being a gopher. Actually, no, I'd prefer being a drug mule than a gopher.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think Taylor deals in drugs.
No, he does.
Okay, yeah, he does. Would you like to be a drug mule? I'm sure you could ask and he would let you.
I mean, specifically deals with legal drugs.
Oh, he's big pharma.
He
I see.
he does deliver big pharma.
That's slightly horrifying. Taylor's just sketchy.
Syndicate.
Oh, what the fuck?
What
Over the last few months,
Get the hell out of here, band
the two of you who have been working for Taylor can get paid for a nice little 4K.
$4,000? Okay. Sounds good.
Technically, Menon also gets paid, or not Menon, Zoe. But basically,
He
it's
doesn't
Taylor's
need
paying.
it.
Taylor's helping pay for the research to fix him.
Yeah. Okay. Minor heart attack averted. I accidentally hit one of my function keys, and I thought I lost like my 80 tabs. I was about to lose it.
that is a mood. That is a mood.
Genuinely started tweaking a little bit. We're good though.
Yep. In the meantime, while Taylor was looking into things as he's getting weird reports, he did send Ars and Krav to their little meeting in Keep.
Okay. What happened with that?
Well, that's kind of where we're going to pick up with you two walking into the main library.
Okay.
Because it is just a gigantic frickin' library.
You pay the toll with 2 books that Taylor gave you.
I'm so glad you're getting the details right about Candlekeep. It's like the worst little library.
I also just realized that the only 2 people left in the party to go see Q are the one that he despises and someone he has never met.
No.
Hey, listen. I have the benefit of I can just say I know Zoe,
That's fair.
and because I
Do you
think
speak
he has
primordial?
me.
Yeah.
Take a fucking guess.
No.
I'm a fucking fighter barian. I don't get languages.
He knows 1.5 giant and some of common.
He knows giant,
Some of
common.
You
common.
You say that like I don't have a 13 in intelligence. Like Crab isn't dumb.
Oh,
My
so
class is dumb.
He
Yeah.
just has other things that he can, like, other things to do than just
Yeah,
talk
no,
into
actually,
people.
no. It's very funny you say giant and common sky, because that is unironically all I have.
Well, yeah, because you get both from your race.
Yup, I don't get any from fucking anything else.
no, you get a language from your class.
Not
No,
with
I fucking
barbarian, I
don't.
don't think.
Not with
In
barbarian or fighter.
Smash.
Well,
Shut up.
okay, so they're heading into Candlekeep.
Yep. As you guys are basically led up to one of the more private rooms,
Mm-hmm.
as you guys arrive, you see a very pale-skinned, white-haired man. Hair's basically pulled back into a short ponytail. Wearing a black trench coat, basically. Just writing in a journal, looking at some books, just updating files, basically.
Okay.
As he doesn't even look up, he just says, "Sit down."
Is there a chair big enough for Crab to sit down in?
As you're looking, you literally watch as, like, appearing from the air, a love seat appears.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I sit down in it.
As he sits down, and as you both sit down, as Q still, like, he's flipping pages, he's changing scrolls. Now, what is this that you wanted to talk to me about?
I'm just gonna pull out
Is
the
this-
shard of Pyros. Just found this in a Kagon vault.
Is this Q that we're talking to?
Yes.
Okay. I was just sorry. I'm typing and listening at the same time.
You can.
This is his more humanoid form. The one you saw last time was a disguise.
Okay.
As he kind of just glances up as he waves his finger a little bit, it comes over, it's like it's floating in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "And where did you find this, you said?"
In one of Kagon's vaults, specifically in
Hmm.
the city hovering above the Underdark.
As you watch, like, he's flipping over to a map as he's looking. Yes, their new Capitol building. Understood. Oh, brother, what have they done to you?
Apparently they've
Broken him into pieces to use, as only I can assume, to travel between his plane and this one.
As you watch, like, his eyes kind of look up, it's like he's just giving you, like, this weird deadpan look.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
No. This type of stone would not help with travel between worlds.
no, I think the way Zymes put it was, or sorry, the way the World Eater referred to it was, they were trying to fragment his form to better utilize his power for their own gain.
That would make more sense, but Pyros is literally the embodiment of heat. Cut off a piece of him, it just regrows. Until you end up with an ember like this.
So you're saying he's really hot then?
You're not here.
I
you-
know. I was
Shut.
I can't help it.
And he's like, understandable. In what were you looking for this
Well,
heirloom?
that depends upon how you value it.
Unfortunately, I don't have much knowledge of you primordials other than your names. I don't know what something like this is, if is worth, if anything.
Yeah.
As he looks at it, as he waves his hand, it kind of just evaporates. How about I give you both a very good piece of advice?
Hmm.
Bunker down.
Why?
How fucky is shit about to get?
As like you watch as he's waving his hand, as he waves at one of his hands, as a couple of the scrolls begin to levitate over to you. We are about to hit a very rough patch on the material plane, and I'm not exactly sure how far it's going to spread. So take this to your mortal leaders and tell them shit's about to hit the fan.
Is what happened in the Shadowfell really that bad?
You actually kind of chuckles at that. Killing off one of the primordial forces of the entire world. Yeah, no, that's not bad. That's terrible.
Wait.
Is he truly dead or is he
I'm
possessed?
not sure. I can't feel him.
Oh.
When it
Haven't you
happened,
noticed the fact that monsters are coming out of the dark?
No,
Left and right?
Yeah.
We have.
but
Zo mentioned it in his message, and I've also seen it myself.
I kind of thought it was just normal for us with the powers that be, and who we've
That just
made
might be your
enemies.
fault, but
Well, the powers that should be blocked off that doorway when we came into this world.
Hmm.
When creatures from out of the plane, these parasites, decided to try to waltz into our homes, take our people, rob our thrones, and lock us away again.
that is what they tend to do to anything that is resistant to them. I would know probably the best out of anyone but you.
Yes, and your people have my dearest
Sympathies.
yes, that word.
Mhm.
I'm not a
I wonder how the
very
giant knows it.
I'm not a very, how do you say in common, sociable with other races or empathetic.
That is fair. Empathy
That's for
means
sure.
nothing in the reality of this world,
Exactly.
although the solidarity is appreciated.
But no, if creatures
Just
are
remember from another life being like, that's for sure about him not being sociable.
if creatures are crossing from the Shadowfell into the material plane, we have more things in trouble.
Mhm.
The last time Darkon did this, he nearly took over an entire world.
Mm.
We're luckier this time because there's no one dead for him to rally, but whatever that creature is using him for, it's not a good sign.
So then, would that mean a rescue op is in the potential making?
Knowing
I
these
will.
things, knowing these things, rescue isn't an option. Simply dispose whoever disposed of Darkon.
Depends.
I highly doubt whatever it is would leave him alive.
Me and one of my other brothers are discussing it, and we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime,
Would it happen to be your brother of Earth then?
yes, we are the only two free primordials left. Only because our domains are so vast that we cannot be contained.
Okay. Okay. Uh, I'm not gonna speak on it.
Smart.
But no, I'm a busy man. Take your message. Get your help.
If
And
if an opportunity to free Pyros comes up, do you want us to try and take it?
at this point, I am not your boss.
I'm asking as one of their family members.
If my brother could be freed, that would be a great time. He has the best chance of finding Darkon. But
From the
until Kagon is removed from this world, there's not really much I can say.
Okay, from the way Zymes described Pyros' current situation, he's in a weakened state. So, within that state, would he be able to inhabit a form for the mortal plane? Or would he still be too much for the world to handle?
He's the essence of heat. There aren't many places that could sustain that.
If he can sustain his human form, he'll be fine. But now, as I've said, you've taken up enough of my time. I've given you your payment. I've given you your warning. Go deliver the message.
Alright.
As he slowly just begins to dissolve.
I'll just stand up and get ready to leave.
Okay, I would join you. Kraft doesn't have much else, but much other business with the primordial.
Yeah.
At least not one that he doesn't have a favor to use of.
So, Krav,
Hmm.
about that moon
Yes.
book,
What?
what kind of enchantments does it have?
Ones that draw from a source of power that don't know how well it would mix with your disposition.
I know I know a good enchanter shop. If you'd be willing to pay them a visit with me, with and share some of the stuff in that book, it might be beneficial if shit's about to hit the fan really hard.
What do you wish to achieve?
Better enchanting effects.
Something specific.
I'm going for the in general term. My main thought process is if we could find a way to combine two similar effects into one string of glyphs and runes, that might give us a nicer edge.
Once again, your vagueness does not what is the word? Promote trust.
I'm not trying to be vague. This is my genuine intention. I think because these guys, they know how to do enchantments to increase stats. And so I'm thinking, oh, if there's a way we can either increase the effectiveness of a single enchantment string or find a way for the enchantment to increase two separate stats at once, that would be pretty helpful.
Well, I understand your objective. Unfortunately, this book is far too valuable for me to hand over to anybody.
Well, I'm not
that's
asking
why I
you.
That's why I ask for specifics, so I could find the runes for you.
Okay, I'm not trying to get you to hand it over. I'm just asking, would you be willing to come over so we can all take a look and
Sure,
try to get this
we
to
can
happen?
try.
Thank you.
The
I'm-
only rule is we do not mix your aura with this magic.
That might be possible. I'm gonna let you in on something about my specific biology. If an
Continue.
enchantment is aura based, I can strip it off of an item and store it. So all the enchantments that are currently on my armor right now,
Mm-hmm.
I could strip those off, hold them, and apply them to something else.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so I'm wondering, okay, if I were to work with some good enchanters who know some good glyph magic, what kind of effects could I apply to certain gear to give us a better edge?
Well, it's possible. I do not give the warning of don't mix the magics. It is both out of principle and out of safety. These powers are diametrically opposed.
Yeah. I'm. You said
When this
giant
when
magic, right?
when this book was made, our magic served one purpose, and that was to oppose the ones who created you.
I used to be a normal person.
I used to have a family.
That's a statement.
Things
Sorry.
change.
Yeah.
He used to be a normal person, says
Accept
ours.
the reality.
The least normal person you know.
So, you're looking for items related to giants, right?
I'm looking for the artifacts of my people that the kings, as you call them, decided to scatter across the world.
Do you know about the stuff hidden around the Corin Isles?
No.
There was a giant shield hidden in the water that caused me and most other magic users a lot of pain.
Anti-magic? We never made anything anti-magic. The Blackstone was made to be anti-Oros.
Yeah, it was a Blackstone shield.
Do one of those still exists? Interesting. I would have thought
Yeah,
those would have been destroyed, but
nope. It's hidden in the waters by the Corin Isles, and unfortunately, it's in a slightly damaged state because our residential cat boy decided, oh, I'm gonna chip a piece of this off.
interesting.
That's right, he did.
I would like to know how he did that, but
Mm, I'm just going to assume brute strength.
it would have to be more than that.
At the time, he still had a sword made from, I think, like an alloyed metal of Bahamut scales.
Divine power would help, yes. That is something that would help to make it possible. We weren't trying to fight gods, we were trying to fight parasites, but it is what it is.
I would like to make
Oh.
it clear I am a secondhand parasite.
Yes, that is true. But at least you're not actively trying to kill me, so
No.
that helps. Also, Danny, I finished the item. Take a look at it if you want. There might be one more thing I want to add to it, but I want to make sure that this is fine first.
Can I just say, Percy, I'm really glad I wasn't drinking anything when you called yourself a secondhand parasite.
Well, that's the best way I can describe it.
I know, but it's still.
Okay.
It's a great sentence.
Are you fine with that, Danny?
Yeah,
All right. Let's go see these enchanters.
Okay.
Okay, so that's when you two can talk on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, a couple more weeks pass. You two are working together on a few missions. As you're getting back from a more gruesome one where something was attacking the walls and you were investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Ours.
Hmm.
Something that you find disturbing is the fact that the walls had very similar puncture marks in them.
Like,
Like you look at them and you kind of feel your own chest for a second.
oh,
Oh God.
more of these have been made.
Okay, Danny, I had a little bit more. If that's too much, let me know. I'll get rid of it.
I'm sorry, that's a what? You can get a 1.
Damn. Okay, that's fine. I gotta try sometimes. Okay. I'm starting from scratch here. I gotta give myself something. Plus.
As you guys are getting back as ours, you kind of have that unhappy feeling as you slowly remember dying in the sewers,
I didn't die in the sewers.
bleeding out in the sewers,
I got stabbed and I escaped.
getting shanked in the sewers.
There you go.
In the most unhygienic place.
My
Thank God I didn't get tetanus.
my AC just
It
spiked to
wouldn't be able
22.
to survive in you.
Excuse me?
It's like,
I'm gonna get rid of part of that.
Just
That's
go-
too much. I'm getting rid of that second line. That was too much. I can't accept that.
Second.
Dang, moderation. And
Uh,
2025?
A barbarian with 120 HP should not have an AC of 22, in my opinion.
That's a statement.
At least not at level 10. Maybe later, but for now, no.
17 is acceptable.
Yes, I know. That's my point.
Also, you added it as a 2.
Hmm?
You
Oh,
should
did
be
I?
at
Oh shit, my bad.
you should be at a 19.
My bad. Which would... Oh, what the fuck?
I was fixing it.
Keep it at 16. Either way. Oh, you're doing it that way?
Now it auto tracks.
Hmm.
Okay. But so yeah, as you guys get called back, you reach the weird door to Taylor's office.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys walk through, you feel the similar hum of walking through a portal.
Okay.
As the doorway to Taylor's office opens a portal to the water plane when he's in there. Basically,
Okay.
in the few months, he has built himself a copy of his shipping plant in Waterdeep.
Okay.
You know, it might be interesting.
So is this... Are we post time skip now, or are we still pre?
It's been about 3-ish months.
Okay.
As you guys
2
are
years,
entering
so
his larger office with like the actual sitting down conference table,
Mhm.
you begin to see a newer face, a young blonde dwarf wearing this very bright red shirt,
Okay.
just sitting at the table waiting. As I will let Dawn take over describing her new character.
Okay, let me.
As you see these
Okay.
two weirder guys walking in.
I think she probably isn't that young because, well, still young technically, but
Younger.
younger.
It's a
I think
dwarf.
I'm probably gonna. I'm
It's a
fiddling
dwarf.
around
Age
with
is an
her age.
enigma.
It's like should be like equivalent to 35, but like that's not
For a
actually
dwarf?
how old she. No, like, for how long like 35 is young for a dwarf, but they start getting they start being looked at as like older when they're like 50. But
Mhm.
we also have like a longer time scale for ages, so she's I haven't figured out exactly how old she'd be.
Mhm. That's fine.
But yeah, she's got like an apron on and all this kind of stuff with like lots of embroidery on it. I don't know what you want me to say, Danny.
Describe your character.
Well, she's um taller than your usual dwarf. She's I hate to say it, the dice did this to me. I had to roll for it. The dice did this to me. She's 4'11". She was supposed to be 4'1". The dice said you get 10 more inches, and I'm like, why?
Hmm.
It's a tall dwarf.
Yeah.
She is. You'll find out why. um, blonde hair in like two long braids, and carrying basically a maul, like a hammer. It's
Okay.
it's we're not talking like super big hammer the way that people think of for
You're
combat
not.
D&D. Like we're talking like
Yeah.
a smith's hammer.
Okay.
So I don't know. Do I need to introduce myself, or are you
If
going
you
to
would like
introduce
to.
me, Daniel?
So,
Mm-hmm.
Would Taylor like to introduce?
who is this one, Taylor?
Oh, Taylor's not here yet.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, while we're here, I would like to note for those of you who are in the room of where Krav used to just have like the basic Goliath markings, like the thick bold lines, right? Those have been replaced with a uh like a large system of like circular like runes and such that have a blue tint to them.
Now,
That's
correct
not
me
what
wrong,
the
but that's in
chisel
giant.
did.
Yes, they are giant runes.
Dawn.
I was just gonna say, he might also want to. Like, I don't know. He might be able to see that there's some probably familiar patterns on like embroidered onto her apron.
So quick question out of character, right? So I'm aware that you are also a rune fighter. Not a problem. Are you going the giant rune or are you going dwarven runes?
They gave us the
It
rune knight
forces
gives
giant.
you
It forces giant, but
runes.
you can flavor it to dwarven
Okay, well
because
it
you can
I
flavor it to
was
whatever runes you want it to I'm curious.
I was just going with the fact that it's giant because it's
Mhm. No,
like
that's fine. I was
yeah.
just curious.
So you probably would recognize some of the runes.
Okay.
I would say, Dawn, with the source you learned it from, it's a mix of both.
Yeah,
wait, does that
but
mean,
you'd recognize some of them.
out of
hmm
character, Moon, does that mean you can flavor rune magic to be like Egyptian hieroglyphs or wingdings?
Technically, yes. I will blow you the fuck up if you make a rune knight that is wingdings. I will kill him on the spot. I don't care. He will die on the spot.
What
This
about
sacrilegious
ASL?
rune knight.
That's not
Well,
runes.
that's
That's
not
sign
runes.
language.
Or sorry, I meant Braille.
I don't think that works.
Percy?
You might be able to get away with Braille.
Percy,
Hmm.
all I'm going to say is this is my favorite subclass in the game.
A very fun
Be
one.
very careful on what you say.
I'm not trying to make fun. It's just I am genuinely curious. Could you technically flavor it in that
It
way?
is D&D. You can flavor anything any way you want as long as it is okay with you and the DM. That's how
Pretty much.
D&D works. Me, on the other hand, I will blow you the fuck up if you disrespect my favorite class. But
I hate
continuing,
that we had the same exact brain on this.
I'm chill, Sly. I'm chill.
Don, you notice the very large man gives you a look, but he doesn't mention anything.
I'm probably noticing that there's some similarities there too. Like,
I'm,
Like it's a questioning look with a mix of both surprise and concern.
I'm just watching this stare down happen.
It's not a stare down. It's just like a little. It's like a look, a little bit of like an eye squint, and then he looks away. That's pretty much all it is.
I can just imagine like this is what's going on at the moment.
What?
or
Where?
Just
I don't know what.
Hmm.
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 It's just turning into uh villager noises.
No, that's Doros. Fuck off.
So, who are you?
Oh, I didn't notice you came in. Hello, my name's Belwyn Thundersong. Uh, are you here to see Mr. Ramados too?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're here to see Taylor.
We finished
Oh,
the job. We finished
go
the job
fucking
for
go.
him, and we're just coming to see him.
I have a problem he's helping me deal with.
And what problem
Hmm.
would that be?
Oh, missing persons problem.
Oh,
It's nothing to worry about.
hmm. It might be. Who knows?
Oh, and you can call me Belle. Most people
Okay.
think Belwyn's too much of a mouthful.
Okay. At that point, the door opens behind you as Taylor walks in, along with two of the Queen's Marines.
Oh boy, I got brains here.
And this large, you think, tiefling. As Sky, you are clear to introduce your character.
Okay. Um, at first glance, he definitely seems like a tiefling, and then as you kind of take a better look, you can see where he'd normally have like a devil tail. He instead has a chitinous like carapace that pulls up and curves over his shoulder to a point
Scorpion tail?
into something of a stinger. Yes.
Okay. Neat.
Um, he is pretty much in just plain clothes. He's just got a button up on, some khaki-ish almost pants, some wrapped boots, and then he has this large great sword on his back.
Hell yeah, big sword.
And then it also seems like right on his right arm, it's a little tucked away. It's a bit smaller than you'd expect from an average shield, but he does have a shield attached to his arm. His skin's the semi-typical red you'd expect from a what's the name of the tiefling the usually red tieflings?
Oh fuck,
Asmodeus?
Asmodean. No, Asmodeans
Yeah.
are purple.
Well, you know that one. He's like a deeper maroon.
Yeah, I know
kind of
what you mean.
red.
I don't remember off the top of
Yeah.
my head.
He's like a maroon red. His eyes are almost like a brighter red with black hints in his cornea.
Mhm.
And he's kind of just posted up walking in behind Taylor.
Okay.
Okay. Did you post a picture in the chat by chance?
Oh, I can, yes. I've had this character longer than I've known anyone in this Discord.
Crazy.
Oh, hey, I recognize that.
Yes.
As Taylor walks in, he's like, he goes to his seat, takes his, shuffles in the chair, reaches down, pulls out his shooter of whiskey.
Also, you were correct, Sky, by the way. I apologize. He is an Asmodean.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, my
I was
bad.
pretty sure.
I think it's
get
Mephistopheles.
yes.
That's
Mephistopheles
yeah.
is the yellow ones, I think. But
Yeah,
either
the
way.
yellow orange.
And then
I don't
it's
remember.
I think it's like Metadombi is the purple ones.
Something like
Either
that.
way. Continuing.
Yep.
Sorry for the sidebar.
Well, I see you've had some time to chat. Cav ours. This is Sundero.
Hello.
He is
Greetings.
being assigned to our team for a little mission from the powers that be.
I swear I changed teammates more than I changed stocks in a month.
I've been with you barely that long, and it's swapped too much. Figure your shit out,
And
boy.
Miss Thundersong, good to see you again. We are very glad to have you joining our team here.
I don't need to change
Oh, so I'm
stocks
joining
with
this
upgrading
team?
with magic.
Yep, this is
Just
the
to
team we were
know.
going to be assigning you to. They're a more active get around and search team, so they would have the best chance of finding any leads that you were looking
Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
for. That, and while I keep the one you're replacing back locked into their house,
Oh,
it's they determined that the field was not their thing anymore.
she was having some issues.
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Now she's
Well,
in a locked building in Truson.
I mean, truthfully, adventuring isn't really. It wasn't exactly my thing for a long time either. I'm new to this.
Well, good luck. I hope it's all you thought it would be.
I haven't had much experience yet. Mostly, I know it's going to be frustrating if my husband's anything to tell.
Well,
So what's
as
the
like
job?
Mr. Sundero here has active missing persons that we will be looking into along with Miss Thundersongs here. It's just that Sundero's friend here is a bit more unstable and we need to find him before he does anything reckless.
Oh dear.
Interesting. Details. What's the situation? Who are we looking for?
As he looks over, Mr. Sundero, the floor is yours at this point if you'd like to tell us about your friend.
Okay. Need to know stuff. Watch yourself. He's a lot scarier than he may seem at first glance. He likes to keep to himself because he's not exactly the most people person, so to speak. Usually is wearing heavy cloaks, keeping an eye on everything around. He's going to be hard to catch, but I think we shouldn't have too much of an issue.
Is the name a need to know?
For now, it should be fine. It's not necessarily important.
It should be
I'm
fine to
ass-
tell them the name. It's just from the reports I got from the Queen, we are not sure if he'll respond to his name at this point.
I'm assuming he's another Hellsborn like you.
Yes, he may not have gotten it as nicely as I was cursed, but
Noted.
Cursed? You said?
long story, another time.
Have you
So
had
I'm
people
assuming
try to
he
remove
is.
it?
Oh, this unlikely.
But have you had people try?
Not every curse can be removed by a simple spell. And not everyone seems to want it removed.
There's not many people nowadays that can deal with a pre-invasion curse. So
Ah,
Yes, I've specifically asked our friend down under, and he told me that it's a bloodline curse at this point. It's not removable.
Blood curses are difficult.
it's
But
nothing to worry too much about, though. Just a little extra appendage,
Such is life. We make
pretty
do.
much.
We adapt. I'm assuming your friend, whatever you want to call him, he's something similar to what happened to you, but just further along.
Well, I don't know the specifics because it is curse magic. It's very complicated and diverse from case to case, but
Well, you must know what he looks like,
I do.
or you, or are you
He
chasing after a faceless man?
he is a similar state, but uh, much more on the animalistic side, I suppose.
Okay. I'm assuming you want him alive.
Ideally,
I will try my best.
if he can't be reasoned with, he can't be reasoned with. But he is of high value to the queen.
Such is the way. And you, little one, what is your situation?
Oh, well. Well, my missing person. Well, it's my husband. He's an adventurer. He goes off and has wonderful, exciting trips and comes back and tells me all the stories. And, well, a couple months ago, he didn't come back. And I have not found any information about him. I know he's alive. We have matching magical rings, you see, and I know he's alive because I can still feel him on the ring. It's just like we can sense each other, so I know it's him, but I don't know where he is.
Did you show the ring? Question.
Yeah.
Danny, is it a runic ring or is it a different kind of ring?
Roll investigation.
I'm bad at this now.
I know, isn't that?
I went from plus 17 to fucking plus 1.
Well, you went from brains to bronze.
He looks familiar.
Well, I mean, it's rune magic. Is it or is it not?
Dawn.
I hadn't thought that it was rune magic, but it could be.
I'm just it's a curiosity thing.
Yeah. It's
Probably
one
not.
of
It's
those.
probably
It's
just an
like
older tracking enchantment.
Okay.
it's not technically a magical item in the game. It's
Okay.
just like it was one of
No,
those. That I was like, it's a
that's fine.
MacGuffin.
Okay. Coolio.
So, so yes, he's a dwarf like me. I didn't hear where he was headed last. He could be anywhere.
Do you have a name?
Oh yes. Hang on, one moment.
Did I just catch you on the spot?
No, I have it written down. I had
Okay.
to remember
Okay.
it.
As I'd be
Vondrick
very sorry.
Thundersong. You might have heard of him. He's an author.
What was his name again?
Vondrick Thundersong.
Vondrick.
He writes fiction. He's written a little bit of nonfiction, but it's mostly fiction.
Interesting. All right. So we have a mutated tiefling and a lost adventure dwarf. Lovely. So, any idea? Tiefling.
Hmm.
Do you have any idea where to start? Any last location?
Actually, we
I?
have an idea of where we can start. Unfortunately, I am going to have to show you some disturbing news that we have for it.
What else is new?
As Taylor pulls out his phone, he sends a video to both Ars and Cav.
Mhm.
As you see a Oros guarded facility with 2 pods. One much larger than the other. As coming out of the shadows in the room, or basically a light bulb explodes, and then from the shadow comes out 3 men who pick up the pod and walk away with it.
I'm assuming did we get to, were we able to see in what was in the pod, or are they like closed off entirely?
It was kind of misted up.
Okay, so we know we
But-
can't see in. Okay,
You can't see in, but you can definitely see like a similar tail to the sun,
okay.
if not just a little bit girthier.
Did the people who took the pod have anything distinctive about what they were wearing? Or was it standard just snatch and grab attire?
It was really a lot of snatch and grab attire, except for you notice that their hands and feet are much larger than they should be.
Okay. What was this?
You also see patches of like purple skin on the arms.
Interesting. Okay. Do we? And where was this?
This happened 4 days ago in one of the Queen's facilities to the north.
Interesting.
He was being kept sedated for study, and after that chance, they came in and they took him. Ever since then, we've been monitoring the material plane, or everywhere across the material plane, and we noticed that up in up near the Deep Maw, we've noticed that there's a strange wavelength of energy running around.
Up near where? Deep Fall?
The Deep Maw.
Deep
The
Maw.
deep maw. Okay.
Ah.
And where was the city? And where was the facility?
Oh, the facility was here.
On
Like in Waterdeep?
Waterplane?
Or in Waterplane?
Yes, in Waterdeep.
Okay.
Sorry, in
He
the
winks.
waterplane. In the waterplane or at Waterdeep?
Waterdeep.
In the waterplane.
Oh,
Okay.
in the waterplane.
Would we be permitted to see the scene? Or is
At
that
this
off
point,
limits?
there's no evidence.
Is this out of character, or are you saying this is Taylor?
Taylor's there. I've
So
already
this-
had.
So you cleaned the scene before you sent the people looking for him?
No, we had 5 of the best Marines the Queen had.
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, you are.
We had 5 of the best Marines the Queen had looking into it. And basically searching the entire scene. Between them and the statements we've taken from Sun, there was no further evidence to be found on the scene.
Hmm.
Out of character. Is this you telling me there is no point of going to the scene, or
That is me telling you there's no point in going to the scene.
okay.
It was thoroughly searched and there were no leads found.
Okay. Well,
We did have the research facility had a sample of his unique aura signature.
what is useless
And
to me? What about something physical? Blood, something like that?
Blood, hair, toenail clippings.
Blood would be preferable, but
why blood? What can you do with blood?
I have them I have a tome full of the magic, some of the strongest magics of the giants. I can figure something out if I have blood.
Well, that's disturbing.
No, we didn't have any blood samples from him.
This is why I don't like dealing with this, because you people don't take anything physical. You take a
Well,
readings.
he didn't leave. He wouldn't leave anything physical behind.
What the Hellborn bleed?
Not when they're like him, as he points towards ours.
Uh, yeah, it's
Okay,
kind of
so he
hard
was
to
a
take
parasite
blood
too.
when he, doesn't have blood.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
you parasites have blood.
No. Uh, mm, yes and no.
I've taken apart many parasites. You bleed, just like all the rest.
I
That's a-
don't.
That's a statement.
You are very confused at what's going on at the moment.
Yes, it
Who
is.
Dawn is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she.
Sorry.
Look, she is a smith. she has spent her entire life doing smith work. She doesn't know a lot of this stuff. She knows that that uh the the kings and everything showed up because like a lot of her clan's history kind of got lost as a result. But like,
Mhm.
But
no idea.
Either way, you don't have anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
what about
Specifically, you
Oh.
get a text message on your phone, Crab,
Mhm.
saying stage 2 don't have physical forms.
Lovely.
what about potential droppings from the kidnappers? Did they have any like loose hair fall off?
None.
Mm,
From what we found, everything they were wearing was made from some kind of brain cartilage.
Lovely.
They were all bald.
Well, the only strange part about this is they would have had to gotten out of the water plane.
Yeah, you watch them go through the shadow.
Oh, okay.
After that light blew up, they came in from the Shadowfell and they exited the Shadowfell.
Lovely. So the only lead we have is the Shadowfell.
No, like we're saying, we were detecting a similar signature to what he had on record in Deep.
All right. So what's the plan then? Gonna send us there? You're gonna put us back in Waterdeep? What are we doing?
The plan is I will get you as close to the Shadow Sea as I can, and then you'll have to travel north. Or travel northwest?
What? Yeah, a little
Yeah.
northwest, yeah.
Yeah, west northwest.
Yes.
Understandable. At least I can maybe test and see what these two can do while we're on the way. What about transportation? I suppose we're just gonna have to walk, I'm assuming.
Do any of you have a license?
I do.
No.
I am a fucking fugitive. I do not have an identification.
Does ours actually have a driver's license?
Yeah.
I won't have anything as big as what Menon had, but I can get you a similar vehicle.
Did we not secure the vehicle after our little snatch and run?
He took the keys with him.
He took the Well, the thing didn't have keys anymore. He was the key. The thing don't work without him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's an out of character point. I'm just saying.
God damn it, man. He literally loved his car so much he married it.
Doesn't
One
surprise
day it'll
me.
happen to you, dearie.
Oh, hell no. I have been told very much so, do not reproduce. We cannot handle more of your progeny on this plane.
I'm sure you're
Yes,
not
it's-
that bad.
I am much worse than I appear.
So our lead on the mutant is the Deep Maw, and what about on her husband?
There's been no leads on him so far.
Glorious.
Just going off of the signature between the rings, then.
Yes.
Does it give you any sort of sense of direction? Or is it just a connection of knowing whether they're alive or not?
Out of character, I don't know. And I was like, I didn't want to make it too overpowered just because I didn't want to, like.
Then just say no. It doesn't give you direction. It just gives you
It's like
the
the heart
idea that
claw.
they're
Well,
alive.
I haven't noticed it, but it might. It's like, I don't know.
It's like
Uh,
discovering a new setting on your microwave that you've had for 10 years.
I know, right? And you're sitting here going, what do you mean that it does that?
What do you mean?
It's like, this has been there
Do I
all
look
along.
like I know what a JPEG is?
Exactly.
What do you mean I'm not allowed in Walmart? Either way, continuing.
Hey,
Yes.
Danny,
Hi.
do I know of anyone on the water plane who specializes in divination magic?
Sure.
Probably.
Hmm. Alright. Before we fully set off to start looking for our missing persons, I have a divination specialist I need to visit.
Oh.
Need to gather supplies anyways.
Yeah.
Yep, you will have about 4 hours, or you'll have 6 hours to gather supplies, and then I will have the car ready.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
As at this point, son, at this point, the guards come up and they unshackle the restraints they had on you.
he had restraints on him?
As you are looking at him now, they walked up. He had like 2 restraint manacles on him that they have now removed.
Okay.
It's been a while
gonna
since I've
admit
been out of these.
Every
It-
time you say sun, all my brain goes is Wukong?
I hate you.
No, I haven't made that character yet.
Alright, so
No, because that was Janai.
ours.
Yes.
Once you finish your divination, your dealings with the divination, can I trust you to gather supplies?
Sure.
Or do
What
I
do
need to
you
send
need
one of
grab?
or supplies for the trip? Anything you think might be useful?
So mainly just rations.
Rations, tools, anything that might be useful. I don't know.
Are you gonna be busy with something?
I'll have to figure out what these two are capable of.
Well then, why don't we all just go? That way we can talk about it.
No,
Sure.
you know me. I like testing hands-on.
Stepping back just a second, like when he got his the handcuffs or whatever off, anyone who can kind of sense aura, you feel it start to shake just slightly before it calms again.
Hmm. Hmm. You, Sundro, was it?
Sundro, Sun, whatever the fuck you want to call me, really doesn't really matter.
Sombrero?
Maybe not that one.
Have you been
Please.
converted?
It's a heavy question, but yes, in a sense.
For or against?
I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't know if I remember. It's been a while.
Fair enough. I'm going to guess, though, you're leaning towards against.
If he's here, I'd assume so, but the shekels, maybe differently. Who knows?
I presume you mean against being converted.
No, I mean, was your conversion to turn you into an Oros or turn you into something that is anti-Oros?
Oh yes, I'm an Oros.
Oh, okay.
Suppose while we're on the topic, what about you, little lady?
Oh, a what? I'm afraid I don't really know what those words are.
Is Taylor still in the room?
Taylor's still in the room.
I just look at him.
Not many
Like
people left who don't know.
I'm sitting down and like I just like look at him through my eyebrow, like under my eyebrows, like just answer the just.
Being my guest and explaining it, she'll have to learn if she's gonna be.
I'm more looking at him on, because he would know if she is or isn't.
He shakes his head no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good,
I
at
feel
least
like
I'm
I
not-
feel like if you're an Oros, you'd know what an Oros is.
We didn't.
You know
Zoe
what?
didn't
That's
know
fair.
what
That's
barely
fair.
knew what Oros were. He didn't know. Most people, most common folk who are Oros don't know they're Oros.
Most common folk that turn into Oros also turn into blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Well, if you want to field test those two, I'll do my supply run then.
I suppose it can wait.
Yeah. Because I don't want to tire anyone out before we actually depart.
I had to travel anyways at the time.
All right. Time to go see that divination specialist.
I just realized, are we all martial classes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
God.
I was noticing that, and I was saying that.
So
to...
I noticed this when I was building the map. We have
Mhm.
3 fighters and a paladin.
Paladin wizard.
Lovely.
Yes.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll be
Nobody
fine.
knows how to heal in this room.
I do. Fuck
Also,
you.
Ours does.
Okay, ours. Okay. Who's got the highest IQ?
13.
I got a 12.
10.
16.
So ours.
There we go
Oh
with
my
ours.
god! Oh no!
You made me
I
the
have a negative
responsible
1 on wisdom.
Oh no!
I was like, do I put my dump stat in wisdom or intelligence? And I'm gonna put it in wisdom.
Once again, 10 is average, so it's fine. You're just a
Yeah,
little dumb.
She's an 8 in wisdom.
You're more than a little dumb, but it's fine. We'll handle
Well,
it.
it's like she's smart. She just, she's got a negative 1 in int.
And wisdom?
No, not wind. Just wisdom. Int, she's got a +1. She's got a
Okay.
negative 1 in wisdom.
Okay.
So
I was like,
wisdom's the
oh
problem.
no. Oh no.
No, but I kept rolling crap.
Mhm.
On the other hand, she has a 20 in strength.
Mhm.
At least
And
you
a
didn't
20 in
roll a
con.
3.
Listen, I got my important stats. The fact that I started with 2 9s is, that's.
Ripskis.
Listen, Danny was there. My rolls were a mess.
Dog shit.
It's same as usual at this point.
Sky, you know
You
where all
just get
your luck
used to
went?
it.
It went into Zuradar, is where it went.
No.
I haven't had.
Zerodar, well, okay, remember, Zerodar was trash when you started out.
Well, yeah, until he got like the bow, and I started fucking.
And then he was
feat-maxing.
Captain Killsteel.
Well,
What
that's
is
Just
it?
shows
kind of
up
just
and-
high level rangers in general.
Yeah.
Sky,
Um.
your luck went into the bazaar.
Oh yeah.
Um. Getting back to the indie stuff. Sky.
Yep.
When I look at Sundro,
hmm
like, what level of like physicality am I looking at? 'Cause I
Um,
know he has like big sword, but like,
he's he's built, but he's not like he's not as buff as you would expect of like you or like a
well, yeah, no
barbarian
shit.
class. He's big.
I'm not
He's
expecting anybody
like he's
to be at
tall.
Krav right now.
He's 7'4".
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he's a very large race.
I think
Um,
I think he was asking more along the lines of, is he twink, twonk, or in
No.
between?
no, well,
I
like
was asking like physicality.
Oh.
You have to
he
realize Krav is a literally trained from birth like warrior fighter dude. Like
he's in shape.
he's sizing up what he has to work with.
Mm,
Like he's not really exposing much skin at the moment, but you can kind of
Mhm.
tell just from how his clothes sit that he has some muscle under there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Krav was it?
Yes. Yes.
For future reference, it's not that important, but those of us with this curse have taken to the name of Iroquois for race reasons.
All right. Try to remember.
Iroquois?
Iroquois. Okay. Danny, just on off chance of who the possibility, does that word mean anything to me? As someone who deals with the uncommon.
I mean, you think you've probably heard of it before, but it's not common.
Okay. All right.
Definitely some kind of tiefling.
Well, that could be assumed he's some kind of hellspawn.
It gets all mixed up once you get curses in the mix.
Yeah.
You gotta love family.
Mm,
No, yeah, you do.
Well,
You
shall we?
listen. You saying that to Crab is just something else.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he doesn't know.
It's. I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's very true. Like, I'm a Goliath. Goliaths exist. What I actually am doesn't exist anymore.
gotta love family. Got a motherfucker who's basically Batman. Nope. You got somebody who knows someone who hates their relative.
Oh, it's not. It's not Batman. It's more Superman level.
Oh.
There ain't any
Oh,
left.
okay. Well, yeah.
Like
yeah.
I said, remember the Giants are wiped out.
Okay, no, hang on. Are we talking Superman level or Saiyan level? There is a difference.
Saiyan level.
Okay.
As of Krav's current knowledge, he is the only one left.
Hmm.
Well, shall
So
we?
yeah,
This got
Shall
heavy.
we get to?
shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we get to whatever supplies you may need to pick up before we head out?
Yeah.
Might as well. So Danny, question for timeline reasoning, for timeline things. This meeting is happening 3 months after we met with Q?
It's happening like 2 months after you met with Q.
Okay. Would I have had time to go visit the Blackstone Shield?
No.
Okay. Okay, never mind then. Continue. Just be warned, that is something that is going to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean, don't we still have stuff to do on Whalebones technically anyway? Isn't there another island we never visited?
No, I think we hit them all.
No, we got all of them.
Okay, I couldn't remember if there was one left or not.
Also, wasn't the shield on the Corn Isles, not the Whalebones?
Well, it was, but if we're in that
Yeah.
general area, if there was, like, yeah,
Yep.
there
Okay.
was good stuff there.
Yep. I have plans for that for something with that shield, possibly. Because now you have to realize you have somebody that can make that not innately poisonous to just exist around for the parasites.
I love how you're continuing to call them parasites.
Listen, Crab has his reasons.
Well, it's just this sort of like, it's gone from being an in-character thing to just being that is just your opinion.
Hmm. Listen, it was becoming Zoe's opinion. He is one.
You got me on
Fair.
my venom arc now, baby. Parasite.
All right. So, does besides ours divinator, is there anything else anybody would need to do here?
Not that I can think of.
I might take you guys to swing
wait.
by the enchanter shop just in case there's any last minute like buffs you may want.
Yeah, I need to make sure I pick up healing stuff because I don't have none.
So just healing stuff and supplies, and we're good. Sky, anything for you?
I'm pretty set. The queen kind of hooked me up with some stuff to ease the time loss.
Okay. Time loss.
I don't get out much.
That's fair. You'll have to explain at some point, but for now it's fine. Alrighty then. Divinator?
Yep, so
Yeah.
ours. You get back to that one gypsy tent. That was
Oh,
here when
right.
you first
Use a
guys
different
first
word.
got here. What?
Use a different word.
Fortune teller.
There you go.
You don't use the G slur.
Is that a slur?
Yes.
That's a-
Yeah.
It is
Yes.
explicitly one.
Huh?
Since when?
Since forever.
Since its inception.
Yeah, it's just one of those words that has had time catch up to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of. It just is what it is. Just say fortune teller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continuing. we
As
to
you
the-
get
we
in,
to
you
the
see
fortune
this
teller.
this lady just messing with a crystal ball, just pulling strands of energy out of it and just rewiring things.
Hey there.
Ah, greetings, young paladin. How may I assist you today?
Do you do scroll preparations or was that somebody else?
Unfortunately, that is not my specialty.
Damn it. I was looking for some scrying scrolls.
Hmm. Yes, unfortunately, I do not handle that. That would be more along the lines of the wizard shop down the road.
Ah, gotcha. Well, did everyone else come with me?
Yes.
Yeah, we're here.
Um,
I'm probably sitting outside, but yeah.
I'm as well. I don't think I fit in there.
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna gesture towards Belle. She's like, she has unfortunately lost sight of her husband. I was hoping you might be able to help her out in terms of just easing her worries a little bit.
Huh.
Awkward silence.
I mean,
Is that also
I would
something that's
need.
more suited for the wizard shop?
You're asking to locate somebody. I do fortunes. I don't locate people.
All right, then could you check her fortune to see if she'll run into her husband again?
I certainly can for the right amount of gold.
Oh dear God.
How much for you to not bullshit me?
300.
300?
My normal fees.
I'll swing back around. Alright. Just gonna promptly leave. Just, alright, wizard job.
Okay. As you guys get to the other wizard shop, you see this older gentleman just like just snoring on a chair.
I'm just gonna. There's a desk here, right?
Yep. He's behind the desk, out cold at his register. Staff.
You're
Staff in
cutting
hand.
out a lot.
Old man sleeping behind the desk, staff in hand. Every time he goes, he snores. He's like, no, 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 no. As you watch the orb at the end of the wand or the staff just begin to glow and then die down.
Bro, casting in his sleep. I guess I'll just tap on the desk, try and wake him up. Sir?
Magic missile. As you see 3 bolts come out and hit you in the shoulders.
No, 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 no. No. Eh.
What?
Nah.
Shield as all the projectiles hit the shield and disappear.
Excuse me, sir. Can you help
Hmm.
us?
It's like he's grog. It's like, what do you want? What do you got?
You got any
Would you like to
scrying
speak to him?
scrolls?
You got money?
Yes, I got money.
As you watch, it's like he's awake now. Then we got scrolls. What you looking for?
Scrying.
Okay. How many?
How much
I
does
don't
one
know.
cost?
What level scrying?
5th.
800.
I'll take 3.
Money up front.
Hmm.
Don't you need to have a crystal ball to scry too?
Show me the goods first.
Show me the money first.
I'm just gonna hold the sack out with cash, just jingle it around a little, just here's the money.
Okay. Okay. As he goes over to a safe, opens the drawer, pulls out 3 scrying scrolls. So, as he puts them down, do we have a deal?
We have a deal.
As he takes the money and he hands you the scrolls. Anything else people looking for today?
I'm just gonna peek my head at everyone else. Any scrolls you guys want?
No.
Not that I can
Ours.
think of.
As you peek your head out the door, you see Sundro and Crab just kind of sparring in the street.
Mm-hmm. Just fists, no weapons. We're just like
Yeah.
it's going back and forth.
Hmm. All right.
As you poke your head out and ask the question, you notice Krav goes, "Huh? No," and then just fucking just gets clocked.
You can't lose your attention like that.
Hmm. You be careful with your words now.
I.
Boys.
No, we're good for now.
Alrighty. As he goes back, You watch as he points his wand to his face. Vividity, vividity, sleepity, leapity. As it just puffs him in the face he's now asleep again.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
It's just
walk.
like NyQuil the spell or melatonin the spell.
Does he happen to have a pipe on his desk?
No.
I'm gonna leave him a blunt.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just a singular blunt on the desk. Alright,
Okay.
I got what I wanted. Just gonna pop back out. Alright, we're going for general supplies, healing potions, stuff like that.
Yep.
Alright.
Think carefully and make sure you get
What were
everything, because
the-
I'm not turning the damn car around.
What I feel like I know I've asked this question a million times. What is the fucking prices on potions again?
I think it's like 80, 245, 60? That feels close.
Hmm.
I mean, all right. You guys haven't thought about like the most important item?
What?
You know, rations, potions.
Well, yeah, we're
That's what
picking
we're
those
on
up.
right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
That's what we're doing right now. We finished the scry scrolls, and now I'm
Yeah, now
asking
go into
potion
the general shop.
costs, and obviously we'll pick up rations and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, potions, syringes, whatever they got on sale.
They got everything.
Okay.
Okay. How much do the I guess what it's normal, greater,
Superior, supreme.
superior. How much do superior needles cost? The syringes?
The refill is 500.
Let me see.
And how many uses do you get out of a refill? Just one?
One
Or-
refill comes with 3.
Okay.
Yeah. 3.
I'll
How much
buy
is a
one of the-
syringe? Because Krav definitely doesn't have one.
The syringe itself is 200.
Okay, so $700 for a full one of superior.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that.
Now, note, syringes can only be used as a bonus action.
That's
Mhm.
fine.
It's no problem.
And how much do superiors heal? I'm dumb.
Superiors are, I think those were the 8d4. Yeah, 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah,
84 plus 8. Okay.
it's what D4 plus 2, 4d4 plus 4, 8d4 plus 8.
2d4 plus 2, 4d4 plus 8, or 4.
Oh.
I have them written down. I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
this for you guys.
Um.
Grape.
Great.
Grape.
Because the last time I bought healing while we were in the water deep, they were doing grape shot EpiPens, and it was basically just the equivalent of a superior potion.
I'm just grape. What happened to Percy?
He died.
Dang.
Yeah. So 500 for that.
I messaged you with what I'm looking for, Danny. I would just need the one.
Yeah, easily. 50
Hey,
gold.
Danny,
Okay.
Hi.
how much would a ring of protection cost me?
A ring of protection.
Yeah, +1 to AC
All right, I'm good.
and saving throws.
I believe they're 500.
Okay. What about a ring of free action?
No.
No?
No.
Why not? It's just difficult terrain and I can't be magically paralyzed, restrained, or reduce speed. That's how free action does.
Roll me a d20.
16.
300.
$300.
300. So it'd be 800 for both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 800.
I'm assuming we're at a general magic shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta spend the paycheck I got from fucking Taylor's one way or another.
I just want to make sure that this is working.
Yeah, good.
Yep, goody.
Ring of.
That's not me using one, that was me checking.
Yep.
Danny,
Hmm.
correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the price at the enchanters for a +1 to a stat 2,000 gold, or was it 1,000
Yes.
per level?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a yes or that wasn't a yes or no question. I thought that was a either or.
So it's
It was a yes or no.
1,000 gold for
It's 2,000 for a +1.
2,000 for a +1. Okay. Do I get my con to 20?
It's a pretty good stat to get to 20.
It is.
Because again, I have the paycheck to spend.
Do I get my wisdom up to a 12?
Meanwhile, I've got 1,000 gold and that's about it. I hope I'm not gonna be walking
what?
into trouble.
I'll burn another 2 grand, and I'll get the +1 to con. How are you, Danny? How are you editing that?
What?
The stat changes that I did
On what?
on my character sheet.
Which one?
Like I just got a +1 to con.
Oh, just manually
And
change
you-
it yourself.
Okay, because he was doing something when I was fucking with it, though.
Yeah, no, you add it in on this side.
Yep. Okay. Boom. Coolio. I have an 18 AC. Let's go.
Let's go.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm good.
Danny,
Hi.
would it be
Don, if-
possible to try and haggle with them for +2 at roughly 3,000?
No. I mean, you could try.
Persuasion check?
Are you actively going to try? How I want you to say it. How are you trying to do it?
I would like to try and persuade them for a +2 to a stat for the rest of my money, which is basically 3,000 gold, and I will be a guinea pig for them for any enchanting experiment they want done. I will get them any materials they want from the material plane. Just name it. I am on call for favor.
So, as you're asking them this, you watch as they look at you. They go underneath their little desk area. As they come back with a fourth horseman.
Thank you, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, so, what do you want to say again?
I'll say it again. I'm not scared. You know what? You know
I'm
what?
not scared of what?
Pull the trigger. Do it.
Okay, as the burly man with the enchanting stands up, cocks the barrel. Everyone outside watches as you hear four like rapid boom 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 as ours is thrown out of the building.
No rolls.
No rolls.
Mm.
Excuse me, what exactly did you do to deserve that?
I tried haggling without even getting a chance to make a roll.
Maybe don't try to haggle next time.
What's a roll?
Yeah, what's a roll?
A roll of lady luck and silver tongues.
Percy, I will let you. I will let you roll the perception or the persuasion.
Thank you. Because I'm pretty decent at them.
You still got shot.
I'm just gonna stand up, dust off. 3,000 for a +1.
Sure.
Because I have a feeling you were going to try and upcharge me for coming back in and asking. Am I wrong?
No, they'll do the 2,000.
Okay. Could do it too. You know what? That's more damage for me.
Now I want to point out it's a +1 stat onto a piece of like a armor or ring. So if that thing gets removed, or God forbid you enter an anti-magic field, just note that.
Yeah. I'll put it. Charisma.
Nope, can't go over.
My cap is 24. Or are you saying it can't be used to continue going over 20?
Magic items cannot be. These specific enchantments cannot go or cannot push over.
Alright then, if that's the case. I'll put it into con then.
So you're a con
Okay.
man?
I now have a 15 con.
Dang.
Alright, I'm good.
Imagine only having 15 in con.
Yeah, I'll be fine. That's all I'm done shopping. Oh, how much would the rations and stuff set us back, or was that taken care of while I was having my
It
internet
is
hiccup?
50 per ration.
50 per ration?
50 gold per ration?
Yeah.
God damn.
Why am I buying rations? I don't eat.
We're in a time of living crisis in fantasy D&D land.
I don't eat.
But we do have people who do.
Yeah.
They can buy their own food, or they can hunt for it. They got hands. They got
I have
feet.
10 serving. I have 10 things of rations on me already.
Let's see, I think I already have some rations because I come with them. Yeah,
I'll
I've got
get
10
10
things of
more if I need
rations.
to.
Yeah, shipments are getting a little scarce coming from the material plane.
I'll buy 5 of them for 250.
Okay.
This is out of character. Aren't rations normally like worth silver?
It's like 2 copper a piece. It's usually super cheap.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, inflation might be a little too high for inflation. It's gonna be 1 gold each.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's a lot for just rations.
Oh,
It's like,
Danny,
Aye.
how much is a bag of holding?
250.
250. Okay. I'm gonna grab one of those because I just realized crap does not have one of those.
You said they were how much gold each?
250.
250.
No, for the rations.
One.
One
One
gold
gold.
each.
Okay.
A
In
day of
that
rations
case,
is 5 silvers.
I'll buy 50. Just have a
Yeah, if
backpack
they're
full of canned food.
if they're 1 gold apiece, I'll also buy another 50.
Okay, so 25, 250 for the
Bag of holding.
bag of holding, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
And I love bags of holding.
Danny,
Okay, so
Aye.
I'll take.
is this at a general store that we're buying our rations and stuff?
Yeah.
Are they also selling lighters?
Yeah.
How much for a lighter and a can of soup?
Just 1 can of soup?
Just one.
1 gold.
A gold.
Okay. Wait, why am I buying a lighter? I already have one. I'm gonna buy a singular can of soup.
Okay,
I'm gonna
5
buy
silver.
50 more rations like everyone else.
I'll do 2. Wait,
Do note they have an expiration date.
Do they?
Yeah. It's food, but it's canned, so it's a
it's-
long time.
yeah.
Like, it would be preserved food.
Yeah.
So it should,
It's dried meats.
should be
It's
fine. Yeah.
fucking hardtack. I'm assuming I just bought a bunch of MREs. Is what I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
They're better MREs.
They actually
still.
taste good.
We won't go that far.
Have you ever had an MRE?
I don't really want
Doesn't
to.
matter.
They actually gave us food instead of crayons.
Oh right. So we have rations. We have potions.
Bag of holding.
Bags of holding for people who need it. Can anybody think of anything else they would need?
Not that I can really
I
think
can't
of.
afford anything else. I'm poor.
If you want like a cheap magic item, I will buy it for you.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I should be able to survive, I hope.
you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'm not worried about getting hurt too much because I don't think it's gonna change anything about her intelligence.
Okay. So at this point, you guys can make your way back over to Taylor's place. At this point, he has kind of more of a souped-up RV compared to the transport cruiser that Menon had.
Mhm.
Think like the Rust Bucket.
Okay. I was thinking more Grandpa Max's RV from Ben 10. But
Yeah, that's the rust bucket.
Yeah, the rust bucket.
that's the. Am I fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Just a little.
Okay.
I barely watched any Ben 10, so I didn't get the reference.
I watch that shit all the time. I'm just dumb.
Which one was your
I didn't have
favorite? You better
cable.
say Alien Forces.
Ultimate.
Yeah. Okay, so I consider Ultimate as part of Alien Forces because it's in the same setting.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're getting off topic.
As he hands ours the keys in a capsule.
Capsules for
Just fucking
It
started.
stores it in.
yo, we got dino caps.
Yeah.
Sick.
They don't work on my more expensive vehicles, but this one's cheap enough that I was able to splurge for it.
Okay.
Then yeah. So get in, go to the gate, they'll drop you off at the Shadow Sea, and then it's up to you.
Righto.
Alright.
Alright, guys, pile on in.
As a Shadow Sea.
Actually, wait. Yeah, we'll just
Done.
handle it.
What?
I'm pinging it.
Netheril.
Yeah, Shadow
sorry, I
Sea.
was zoomed in. Aha! I was like, I was really zoomed in on one corner and I couldn't see where it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, you guys managed to get back to the material plane. You are all set to go, and I think that's where we'll pick up next week.
Woo!
Okay.
Kind of a short session.
And
2
get everyone
hours.
into the new characters.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I also have to revamp the monster I made.
Danny,
Because we're all stupid and we picked martial classes.
Hi.
before we full end, could I attempt a scrying scroll? Because I know I'm gonna have to roll for it.
To try to locate what?
Sky Dawn, roll off to see whose person I try to locate first.
D100.
Okay.
All right. Belle, do you have anything of your husband's in terms of like tracking material, hair, blood,
Let's see,
stuff
we
like
got.
that?
I gotta refresh my memory on how. On the bonuses for.
Do you have a body part or a lock of their hair?
I do not have a body part. She might have a lock of his hair.
Do you have one of his hoodies?
She probably has a lock of his hair, so let's go with a lock of hair.
All right.
So that'll be a -10. Knowledge, you've only heard of the target, so you don't know. Yeah.
-5.
Yeah.
Directly. Danny,
Hi.
what do I need to roll to try and use the scroll?
It's a 5th level.
It is a 5th level, and if I still have my upcast feature, it's going to be a 4th versus a 5th.
It's gonna DC. So you need to beat a 15.
15, just flat roll or charisma?
Charisma. It's a spell DC check.
If only I had the advantage.
Can you silvery barbs
Oh, wait,
yourself?
wait. I have a solution for this. I hope Danny will let me do this because I didn't think to say that I'd help you with it before.
Storm rune. Intelligence checks. Until ends.
Until you can invoke this rune as a bonus action to enter a prophetic state for a minute or until you're incapacitated. Until the state ends, when you or another creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, saving throw, or an ability check. You can use your reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. So I can give you advantage. Providing Danny says that's okay. I forgot that I had that until just this moment.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
So then 18?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to scry upon...
I feel like Danny's already like crap. I wasn't prepared for this.
So yeah, that was just to be able to cast the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the spell can go off.
The spell goes off, and I need my target to make a... If it's cast with my charisma, then I use my charisma save, which would be 17. And I need them to make a wisdom save. Actually, Could I declare I'm using 2 points to boost my spell save DC?
Sure.
Okay, so that's, I think, another 4? Double check manipulator. 2.
I don't think they beat your DC.
Probably not.
No. Alright. So I am scrying on Belle's husband. What freaky shit are they up to?
As you begin to like zoom or begin to like see in, it's a little fuzzy, but you see a dwarven man at a tavern sitting a bunch of a large sum of dwarves. But looking at it, it's like you look at it and everything feels not correct.
Can I try to clear the disturbance?
Roll me a D100, Percy.
Yes, sir. 10.
It's really low.
As like you try to
Not a
focus
1.
in, you can tell that something's blocking you from seeing what's really going on. But you get glimpses of like it's like a locker room of some kind. It's you clearly still see a bar. You see the tables and everything. But you see him, you can definitely see him like restrained down at a table. It's some kind of prison.
Uh-oh.
Are there... Am I able to look around the room to try and pick up any discernible details?
At this point, not really.
Hmm. Alright, good news, Belle. Husband's still alive.
Well, I knew that.
Well, yeah, but it's still nice to hear. He
Yes.
doesn't look to be in too much trouble. But they
That's
do
good.
look to be restrained and in prison.
Not surprising.
I can
A
also...
little surprising, but not surprising.
It also looks like they're on the material plane, but it also looks like whoever took them is trying to keep it a secret that they have them. I'm getting a lot of disturbance.
Well, a little bit is better than nothing, right?
Yep.
So that's at least good news. We have somewhere to start.
Yeah, every single prison.
Well, how many of those can there be?
127.
A lot. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case. Alright, I'm good. Sorry about that, Danny.
No problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll pick up next time.
Yep.
We'll see where people can go from there.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you hopefully